What is up, heroes? This is Midnight Zero, and welcome back to Let's Play Pokemon the Trading Card Game for the Game Boy Color. In the last episode, we beat these two trainers. Man, it took a lot longer than the lost footage that I constantly mention. I'm sorry about that. I was a little hung up on the lost footage, but regardless, now we are going up against Ken, the leader, the master of the Fire Club. And I feel like we've got a pretty solid deck. I've really enjoyed using this deck thus far. It's very easy to use, I think, and that you've got a lot of Pokemon you can have on your bench at any time. A lot of them are versatile, a lot of them have really solid base HP, and a lot of them only require one energy to start actually doing damage, so that even if a Pokemon requires a couple turns to set up, you have stuff in the back that's ready to go that, you know, if something dies, you can just kind of send it in and start doing damage. In between, you know, the efforts of 2 or 3 mons, you can maybe take some monster down. But regardless, let's chat with Ken and see what's up. I'm Ken, the Fire Club Master. So you're collecting medals to inherit the legendary cards? You will need many cards in order to inherit the legendary cards. It seems you have collected many cards. Then, let's begin our duel. Would you like to duel Ken? Yeah, let's take on Ken. I wonder if there was actually like a check to see if you have like a certain number of cards. We'll play with 6 prizes. If you win, I'll give you a medal. Come on, let's start the duel. You know, Ken, you're not looking as hot as the fire you surround yourself with. That's for sure. Anyways, Fire Club Master Ken, he's got the Fire Charge deck. The Fire Charge deck. Interesting. Ooh, no, we got this intense Club Master music. I'm excited. Alright, let's see, what do we start off with? We got Seal, nice. Oh, we got, yo guys, this might be Gyarados' game. Either way, I'm gonna start off with Seal because we can hopefully get Dugong, which would be super helpful. Throw Articuno and Magikarp on the bench. We got a lot we can start powering up. We've got Computer Search. We have Computer Search, which means if we get cards that we don't really want, we can look for that Gyarados, which is really neat. Aw, we don't get to go second against the most important battle of this this club. Holy cow! Chansey, though. Chansey's HP. Look at that. Look at that HP. Holy cow. That thing is just a wall. Okay, well, I'm going to throw Water Energy on Seal so we can start attacking. But look at this. Actually, it can do Scrunch at 2. Flip a coin if heads, prevent all damage done to Chansey during your opponent's next turn. Holy cow. What a monster. Alright, well, we'll just start headbutting away, I guess. What does kind of suck about this is as long as this Chansey is in, he's able to build up a lot of his offense in the back. I mean, obviously we're able to do the same more or less. We drew Maintenance. Ooh. I kind of want to throw not computer energy. I want to throw another water energy, or I want to throw water energy on Lapras so that is kind of ready to go. And then, do I want to use Computer Search, or do I want to use Maintenance? I feel like Maintenance is a better form of the Computer Search card. Well, not better. I mean, it doesn't discard any cards, but you don't get to choose obviously what you get. We got Bill. Of all things to get, that's actually probably one of the better things to get. I would have preferred Professor Oak, to be honest, but we got some more energies, which is cool. I mean, we can start boosting up some of the Pokemon we have in the back while we draw cards. So, I guess that's okay. I guess it's okay. It can use Scrunch, so this thing is going to have a 50-50 shot each turn and not getting any damage the next. Oh, I at least want to put it so it only has 80 health left, so that if it does actually build up enough energy to go for something like Double Edge, I don't have to just kind of sit in the back and, you know, watch some mon get obliterated, take 80 damage, and then have it still live afterwards. I want to put it in a range where if it goes for Double Edge and does 80 damage and knocks out one of my Pokemon, it knocks out itself too. I mean, oh, that's right. Wait, why did I even go for this? What is cool though is we can we only need to put one more, what's it called, water energy on Lapras, and then that Lapras is at like max power. It's got, you know, 30 damage water guns, and that's about all we can really do. I'm going to throw Rattata on the bench. And now, yeah, Lapras is at full power, so that's pretty cool. He got that, like, withdraw. He got lucky last turn, so with this Scrunch, oh my goodness. And he's just, 3 turns in a row. 3 turns in a row. As he's just collecting more and more cards. We'll throw a Fighting Energy on what? We'll throw a Fighting Energy on Rattata, so that thing is ready to go. And then we'll wait. And we continue to wait as he just builds up damage. And there, this is why. That is why, guys. I wanted to put it in double edge range so that it would KO itself at the very worst. But regardless, we can go into Lapras now. But what I actually want to do is go into Rattata. Ooh, I do want to go into Rattata because we'll knock it out. Lapras, I don't know, what does he have on his bench? Oh, I want to know what he has on his bench. I'm going to go to Lapras because he probably has a fire type. I think it's a Charmander in the back? I don't know. Let's see, opponent's play area. What does he have in the bench? He's got Jigglypuff, Tauros, and Jigglypuff. Oh, I should have gone into Rattata. Look at all those damage counters, jeez. Okay, well, regardless, I've got a fighting energy I can give to something. I don't really want to give it to anything else just yet, so I'm going to go for Water Gun and knock this thing out. Jeez, good riddance. Get that bulky blob out of here. And we get Gyarados. Yo! Gyarados was one of the prize cards, so we couldn't even search for it in the deck if it were there. Okay, this could be Gyarados' game, guys. Let's try and build up this Gyarados. That would be super hype. Oh, he's got another Chansey. Another Chansey? What is this? What is this deck? Fire Charge deck. Either way. Alright, well, Gyarados, I'm going to throw that on the Magikarp for the time being. That thing is ready to boost up. Actually, no, I want to check. Or not in my play area. What does this need? Just Waters. Just Waters. Dragon Rage. 50. Pretty neat. Either way, we can, Water Gun is going to be 2 at KO anyways. Yeah, I'd rather not take the 50-50. There's a 50-50 chance that I could go for Confuse Ray and still get the 2 at KO while not taking any damage potentially on the next turn. But yeah, because now this is going to go for Pound and do 20 damage. Oh, he uses a defense and first aid. Oh, that's smart. That's smart. So what the defense thing is, I realized the last time I battled this guy, it removes 10 damage from the previous attack, and this Jigglypuff's ability, I believe, or it removes 1 damage counter each turn, so our attack is going to be doing 20 this upcoming turn, which is, unless we use plus power, which we could actually, which is actually pretty funny. I'm going to start boosting up this Gyarados, and we'll use plus power to actually break through this. So we should be able to knock out this Jigglypuff completely. What? Wait, what? I added 10 damage on. Why is that? No, are you kidding me? That's ridiculous. Okay, well, that's kind of annoying because I just wasted that plus power then. Either way, I still don't want to attach that fighting energy and anything. I'm going to go for Water Gun, and I guess we can at the very worst knock out this Jigglypuff now. I guess lesson learned? Question mark? And we got Onix. Oh, okay, so we can throw the Onix on the bench. We can actually use that fighting energy. That way we'll be able to do Rock Throw for consistent damage, and then eventually Harden, where we can bulk up our Gyarados behind this wall of an Onix. Now the Chansey is out. Oh man, it's 1 energy away from Scrunge. Cringe. So we'll throw Onix on the bench. We'll attach a fighting energy to it. And do I want to go for Confuse Ray or Water Gun? Water Gun is a 4 at KO. Confuse Ray, I feel like Confuse Ray is going to be a better choice overall because it gives it a couple turns of potentially doing 20 damage to itself and potentially not making itself invulnerable the next turn, which is also really important. So that's why I went for the Confuse Ray. It is, of course, a little bit risky, but it could turn this 4 KO into a 3 KO. You know, 2-3 turns. It could give me a lot less frustration. It could give him a lot less time to build up stuff on the back or in his bench. I'm going to throw a Seal. Oh, there's no space on the bench. Oh, we have too many Pokemon, but we have Seal and Dugong here. Oh. Either way, now we can start going for Water Gun. Get some good damage off on this thing as it is now in double edge range. So worst case scenario, it is no longer in double edge range. But I want to be careful because if this Chansey gets to, if it gets to 4 energies, it can straight up Oko me, which is scary. Is it still confused? It is still confused. I think that might be why it's not attacking, just in general. I wonder how confusion works. Is it like every single time you attack, do you have a chance to become like, or to snap out of confusion? He used Professor... Oh, he's been saving up a lot of cards, too. He's running low on cards. I'm not about to stall him, though. Flip a coin. If heads, put a card in your discard pile on top of your deck. And he's not able to do that. Nice. So, yeah, he's low on energy. He's very low on energy. Now, we'll throw this on our Onyx. And we've probably got a lot of water energies. We've probably got a lot of water energies left in the back of our deck, so Lapras, if it ever does go down, should be able to be followed up by a nice Gyarados. He's going to try and again going for this recycle, and again fails. There's something. Oh no. Oh no. No! Oh, confusion? Yes! Yes! Oh my goodness, I thought we were going to lose Lapras. Yes, I thought we were going to lose Lapras there. But we hang on. We live another turn. He damages himself. That's why the confusion was so helpful. I've got all of our basic Pokemon. Maybe this deck has a few too many basic Pokemon and could maybe use some energies or a couple more trainer cards to help me search through the deck for what I want. Maybe a couple of those maintenance cards would be nice too in place of a couple of the Pokemon. But so far, overall, I'm liking it. But okay, man, confusion really came through. And I don't know if you can snap out of confusion. Like, how do you snap out of confusion? Is it after a certain number of attempts at breaking through confusion? Or is it just waiting? But there's a water energy. Nice. And we have half the prize cards we need. He's got a Growlithe on the bench. And he's boosting that up. This is the Jigglypuff that can remove a damage counter. And now there's our water energy. As I was saying, we can start getting some water energies going. This Gyarados, next turn, is going to be able to go for Dragon Rage. I want to go for Water Gun. We'll 2-hit KO this Jigglypuff with Water Gun, even with its ability to remove a damage counter next turn, unless he has a defense thing or a potion, which I admittedly wouldn't be too surprised given that he has a very bulky, kind of like healing-oriented deck. We got a double colorless energy. Interesting. But more importantly, I'm going to throw this water energy on Gyarados. So we have... Gyarados is ready in the back. If Lapras ever goes down, which it doesn't seem like it's going to, we have a Gyarados just chilling in the back, ready to go. There's Tauros. Now, Tauros. Tauros is a very formidable Pokemon. Ooh, Growlithe. Evolved into Arcanine. Looking scary. Now, Tauros can go for Stomp, which is 20 plus a potential 10 damage based on a coin flip. Or Rampage once it has 3 energies. And Rampage is really interesting because it does 20 damage plus 10 per damage counter on Tauros. So the more damaged it is, the more that Rampage does, which is really scary. And oh man, we drew Persian? Nice, I'm gonna evolve my Meowth then. We are looking we're sitting pretty right now, is the way to put it. I'm gonna throw colorless energy on that, or double colorless on that Persian too, so that is ready to attack. But, so you have to be careful. You have to make sure you can pretty much 2-hit KO the Tauros or KO it before it gets to that third energy, because otherwise all the damage you've done to it to try and get closer to knocking it out is going to pretty much bite you. It's kind of like Rage in the new Smash Bros. Game. And as I say that, we now no longer can 2-hit KO him. There's Stomp, potential plus 10. There's 30 damage. 30 damage. So now the question is, do I go for... I could 2-hit KO him. I could 2-hit KO him with Water Gun, but Water Gun will mean if I attack him now, I'll be taking 60 damage the next turn from... what's it called? From Rampage. So I'm going to heal up, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to go for Confuse Ray. Yeah, I like going for Confuse Ray here. Because it gives me a chance to, first of all, not get hit at all, but it also gives him it'll make his Rampage less powerful, for the time being at least. Yeah, so now he's got Rampage going, 20 plus 10 more, so this is going to do 40 damage. And wait, my Pokemon becomes confused? No, I think it's from his perspective. Yeah, so he has a 50% chance to get confused after using Rampage, so... I feel like we'll be okay now. At this point, if he breaks through, we're going to die anyway, so it just makes the most sense to just attack with as much as we can. I could switch into my Gyarados here. I could switch into my Gyarados here and preserve this. Let me check, actually. Gyarados is 50 with Dragon Rage. There's no reason not to, actually. Because I have this switch card now. And there are the dogs in the background. Now that I'm home, I don't really have as much of a set. I have just, well, I have fewer places to potentially go to find an isolated recording place. It's a little difficult, but alright, I'm going to switch into my Gyarados. Gyarados can come through for the sweep! Potentially, that is. And do I want to throw water? I'm going to save that water energy for something else. Let's go for Dragon Rage. I want to see what this move looks like. Ooh. All the different types of effects. Doing 50 clean damage. We'll take that prize, and we just need to get one more knockout. And he threw in a Magmar. That thing, that is not going to last. Fire Punch. It's a pretty cool animation, admittedly, but you don't stand a chance against my Gyarados, and Gyarados is going to be able to clean this up. I want to throw this on the Gyarados so that we can go for, what do we want to go for, Bubble Beam? Let's go for Bubble Beam. Finish it off with a pretty powerful attack. And Paralysis for Salt in the Wound. Maybe I'm just gloating a little bit, but 80 damage and paralyzed. What's it called? The Bubble Beam effect wasn't all that cool. I probably should have gone for Dragon Rage if I wanted to be as cool as possible, but regardless, we have taken the last prize card, and we have defeated Ken, the Fire Club Master. That was a great duel. Here, let me give you this. Alright, so we have the Fire Medal. With this, you're a little closer to legendary Pokemon cards. Here, take this too. I hope it will help you out. Ooh, so now we get a couple Pokemon card packs. Let's see what we find. Dragonair. Yo, Slam and Hyper Beam. With 80 HP. Of course, because it's got a lot of colorless stuff, it's also got great synergy. Flip 2 coins, this attack does 30 damage times the number of heads. Nice. If the depending Pokemon has any energy cards attached to it, choose one of them and discard it. Yo, Hyper Beam is so good. 20 damage plus removing energy on the opponent. That's really cool. And we got Exeggutor, we got another double colorless energy. Yo. Whoa, and Flareon. This Flareon looks cool. Voltorb. That was a really good pack. Alright, next up, Ninetales. Ooh, Ninetales. I like Ninetales a lot. Lure and Fire Blast does 80 damage? If your opponent has any bench Pokemon, choose one of them and switch it with the defending Pokemon. Yo, Ninetales looks so good. Lure, so you can switch one of your opponent's Pokemon in for them, and then pretty much knock it out with a Fire Blast. Holy cow. That's strong. Farfetch'd. Exeggutor again, Voltorb. I need an Execute. That's what I need, but let's play Heated Duel again. See you later. Alright, so we have made it through this heated Fire Club. Let's check out this area before we head on out. What does this guy have to say? I'm burning with Pokemon fever today. One day I'm going to inherit the legendary cards. Very nice. Glad for you. I mean, we'll probably do it before you, but you know. You can keep on dreaming. Do you know the empty house on the Capes of the Northwest? That's Ishihara's house. Isn't it nice to have friends? That is nice. Now, actually, from the lost footage, I actually beat the gym, beat the club, and then talked to these guys, and this guy has a really interesting thing to say. He says that he asks you if you'll give him all of your energy cards that are not in your deck. Now, I said no, and he just ran off, and I probably missed out on something. So what I'm going to do right now is I'm going to go into my decks, and I'm going to modify the deck. I'm going to add, like, one basic Pokemon. And then I'm going to add as many energies as I can. Because I have a lot of energies, right? And I don't want to lose all of them. I battled Aaron for a reason, guys. Okay, so I guess that will count as one deck. We'll call it as, what should we call it? We'll call it Spam. That's what we'll call it. I don't like that you can't have, like, two decks that have overlapping cards and you can just switch between them. Like, you have to have duplicates of cards to make a second deck. That doesn't really make a lot of sense to me, because it's not like you're ever going to use both decks at the same time. But regardless, we'll do this here. We'll throw a Bulbasaur in there. Actually, I'm going to throw a Caterpie in there, just because we have a lot of them. I'll probably just dismantle these decks afterwards so that I get all the cards back as options for modifying my main deck, but okay, Psychic Energy we'll throw in there, and then our one extra double colorless energy, and then, I don't know, we'll throw, I think that's fine, actually. There isn't this isn't oh, no. Alright, so, don't worry, we'll add more cards. I've got plenty of Abras. I guess we can't add more than 4 of any type of card. Interesting. Oh, of any Pokemon. There's like a species clause involved. Interesting. Okay, well then that should be good. And then this will be... Oh, wait a minute, actually. I was gonna say we can name it Spam 2, but it's probably not gonna work if we have all of our energy cards in our decks, right? Like, he's gonna be like, why don't you have any energy cards? We'll give up one of our lightning energy cards. And we'll throw, I don't know, one Kadabra in this deck. And then we'll call it a day. Okay, so now I think we're good. Just to be safe, though, I am going to save. You can see there's been a little bit of time in between episodes of battling Aaron and like those Water Club Masters before, or the Water Club before coming here. But alright, let's chat with this guy. Lad. When you build a lot of decks, you start to run out of energy cards. Please give me your energy cards. Give me all the energy cards that aren't in your deck. Give me all of them. Yikes. It's probably not the way of going about asking. Do you have the energy cards? Yes. Nick lost all his energy cards. Wow, thanks. Since you were so nice, I'll tell you a secret. Check the wall 2 tiles left of the bookcase. You'll probably find something really nice. Thanks again, bye. Yeah, I still don't understand why we can't have, like, overlapping cards in the decks, but, you know, it is what it is. Alright, so let's check this out. Nick checked the wall. Found a level 9 Slowpoke. Ooh, we received a promotional card, Slowpoke level 9. So we got a nice, interesting, rare, collectible card. Headbutt and Amnesia. Choose one of the defending Pokemon's attacks. That Pokemon can't use that attack during your opponent's next turn. Seems kind of like a annoying Pokemon to go up against, but... Okay, well, I guess now we'll dismantle these decks. Let's see here. Modify deck. Can I just, like... Can't I just be, like, throw everything back in my, like, pack, or my backpack, or my pockets, wherever I'm managing to hold all of these cards without them getting ruined or anything like that, and they're all kept in order. Oh, I can just dismantle. I should have known. Dismantle, yes. Okay, so now we're all good to go. We got our main deck all back in normal. And now we head on out. What do we want? Where do we want to go? Actually, let's see here. Oh, wait a minute. Actually, I'm gonna check the Mason lab real quick because we probably got an email because of the because we just beat him, and we also have the chance to get new decks. It's a Psychic Metal deck, or Psychic Metal Machine, Science Metal. Darn it. Fire Metal. There we go. Insert the Fire Metal. Yes. Yeah. Let's see what replace them all. Charizard? Ooh, Charizard. That's even a Traffic Light, Fire Pokemon, Fire Charge. We do not have a lot of Fire Pokemon, it seems. Or at least ready or available for these decks. We'll come back to it later, I'm sure, at some point. Okay, now let's head on over to our PC, and we'll read mail. Oh, we have 2 mails. It's me, Dr. Mason. Have you collected many cards? I have some information about Ken's deck. He's the master of the Fire Club. His deck consists of Fire Pokemon and Colorless Pokemon. Pit a Water Pokemon against the Fire Pokemon and a Fighting Pokemon against the Colorless Pokemon. Oh, so we were pretty set to go right off the bat. But here's a gift for you. It's a mystery booster pack. We'll take it. What do we got inside? A Lapras carrying the team. Ooh, this Flareon again. Drowsy. Okay, nothing too crazy. But look closely at the cards you just received. You should be able to come up with a winning strategy. Aw, that winky face though. Alright, mail 5. It's me, Dr. Mason. It looks like you've won quite a few medals. Want to try building your own deck? Start by changing some of the cards in your present deck. I'm pretty sure that's what we've been doing. Actually, I don't know if you guys have played Mega Man Battle Network, but this whole deck building process reminds me exactly of building a deck or using battle chips with like codes as opposed to like energy typings in the Mega Man Battle Network series. So I've kind of built a little bit of a knack for it, I think, but give it a try. Dr. Mason. Winky. Oh, P.S. Here's the deal. This time you get 2 booster packs. 2 booster packs. Yo, I'll take it. What do we get? Dugtrio, Magikarp. This Magikarp is same old. We got another Bill, which is really nice. And an evolution pack. What do we get in the evolution? Pidgeotto, nice. Weaving Ooh, we got a super potion. Discard 1 energy, but we heal 4 damage counters. That's pretty cool. We got Krabby too. And we got Pidgey, nice. Okay, I'll take it. Alright, so that's pretty cool. Now, what do we do next? Where do we want to go? I feel like, I kind of want to take on... I feel like we have a decent number of, like, ground fighting-ish types. And we have a decent number of water types. I don't know, maybe Maybe the Rock Club is the one we want to go for next. I think that's what we want to go for. Yeah, let's give the Rock Club a go. Of course, you guys let me know what you guys think of these clubs in general. We'll modify our deck. I think what is good against Rock? I mean, if it were based off the video games, it would be like water and grass and fighting. But I'm sure it's just fighting in this game. Let's see here. Greetings, welcome to the Rock Club. This club is for members who use Rock Pokemon cards. Rock Pokemon are defensive and take very little damage. Oh, so just telling about the Pokemon in general. Oh, got a lot of people just up and ready to go in here. What's going on? Hi, I'm Matthew, a member of the Rock Club. I just finished a duel. I won, of course. Legendary cards will belong to me. How about it? Would you like to duel me? Oh, no. Not yet. We're just exploring. What? Are you afraid of me? Well, come back anytime you want to duel with me. I still have to change up my deck if we're gonna, do this. Gee, I lost. Matthew's really good. He'll probably inherit the legendary Pokemon card. Yeah, of course, and that's our job. Don't worry. We'll show him. We'll show him up. Oh, excuse me. Did you hear? Ishihara, who lives on the Cape to the northwest. He owns 10,000 cards. He probably even has rare cards. Everyone keeps telling us about this Ishihara. I want to go check him out and chat with him. I'm going to be moving soon to a faraway place. But I'm not sad. I'll make new friends dueling with Pokemon cards. That Inception, though. Okay, well... Oh, let's take a look at what the Rock Club actually looks like. I haven't seen it yet. Oh, it's the same music as the Water Club. This serene music is surprisingly not that fitting, in my opinion, for the Rock Club. But the Rock Club looks really cool. Are those Rhydons? And we got the leader up there, and we got 2 members just chilling. That's pretty neat. I like it. But anyways, we will take on the Rock Club. Or unless you guys tell me something drastically different, and tell me in, hordes to do something else, we'll change it up. But we'll take on the Rock Club in the next episode. I hope you guys are excited. I hope you guys are happy celebrating that we got the Fire Club Master Medal. Let me know what you guys thought of that battle. Let me know what you guys thought of the deck. I'm really curious to see, because I really like that deck. I'm probably going to try in between episodes to make a deck that is more tailored towards the Rock Club, but probably builds off the same principles from the last one. Having a lot of basic Pokemon, ready to attack relatively quickly, that sort of thing. And I'll explain that, of course, in the next episode. But anyways, I'll see you guys then. But until then, this has been Midnight Zero, and this mission is complete.